Don't know about YouTube. Maybe we're not live on YouTube. Are we not live on YouTube? That says we are live. Everyone says excellent. Thank you. And maybe we will see. Can't hear me? Tell me. That's not gonna help, is it? Alright, so today we're going back to puzzle packs because I think those are going to be very important very soon. I want to do more with putting things like puzzle hunts and puzzle packs and such, etc., 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 into the right format. Am I looking at something that I'm not used to looking at? Or maybe I am. Oh, look. Oh, okay. Alright, fine. They changed something. Oh. Yeah. Alright, so today we're going to look at some puzzle pack stuff. I started working puzzle packs a couple of streams ago. I looked it up earlier, now I already forgot. So I have one open here that I built, but I don't remember exactly how far I got and what exactly I did. So I am assuming there is a puzzle pack feature here. Right, and I remember something about setting up some sort of demo. And I think the demo was working on short IDs. And what we're seeing here is the thumbnails. Yeah, so thumbnails, we ought to get it included. But we definitely need to come up with a better way of rendering thumbnails in the future. We do have a thumbnail feature. How do we use that? Let's have a look at that. I forgot exactly how that works. So it's under API. It's kind of something like that, right? So if we take that, and so that's what the thumbnail does. If I recall, it's basically thumbnail slash, then puzzle ID, URI encoded, and then underscore and dimensions, right? So right now, for the puzzle pack, thumbnails are loaded. Let's find out. Okay. So open pack UI. That's this bit, right? And we are doing this. And then we have the loading thumb thing, right? And where does it start the loading of the thumbnails? Loading thumb. Update pack UI. And the update pack UI does a couple of things, right? So what does it do? It element class toggle current. Okay, so it updates which it highlights the current puzzle. Check which puzzle are completed, fair enough. But yeah, if I do the remote thumbnail, it's not with the current local progress. How big are these thumbnails? How big are they? I think that'll actually be in my network tab, shouldn't it? If I say images, these guys, right? And they should have some information. URL. Response headers. If I say copy link address and then go into a new tab, just control N. I don't know what that does. This is 16 kilobytes. So, I mean, we could, in theory, it's a tad loud. Alright, sorry. Could be something I was messing around with for the 24-hour stream. How's this? Or maybe my voice is a bit quiet because I've been messing with the gain on the microphone. Hello, 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 hello. All right, this is me talking my normal voice, and I am not yellow lining. If I boost this to 0 decibels, how's this? Is this better? How's the balance between music and voice? I need to get better at this streaming thing. I'm gonna advise other people on how to do it. All right. So these are 60 kilobytes. So let's because I'm also thinking like a puzzle pack like this could exist as URL data, but it's not the only way we can do it. We can do it saying, hey, puzzle packs are gonna be big. They can include multiple puzzles. They are all embedded in one big data blob, right? And that's referenced with a short ID, for example. So then the question becomes, if we embed the images, let's do something like a little, let's go super exciting today and do a spreadsheet, right? What did I call them? PadPacks? Size, calculation. So imagine we have a certain number of puzzles, right? So let's say number of puzzles on this column, right? And we'll have just a couple of sizes here, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, right? Like singular puzzles can be in a pack. Maybe somebody wants to write a little bit of extra information about a thing or whatever, right? And then we're gonna say puzzle size. I'm not doing this right, am I? Because I need a 3-dimensional graph, really, right? I want to vary multiple parameters. Slow mode. Are you on Twitch or on... You're on Twitch. Why is Twitch on slow mode? There's no reason for it on slow mode. Chat settings. Why would it be on... It's on shield mode. 1 second. I don't see anything about slow mode. Shield mode is on. Shield mode. Quickly activate powerful safety settings to stop hateful blah blah blah. Select all follows only slow mode. No. Alright. Maybe that'll do it? Did that disable slow mode? Yeah, I think that's... I didn't know that was on. Non-mode chat delay, 2 seconds. That's alright. Followers only chat, 0 minutes. Slow mode. When selected shares are prevented from sending consecutive message with the selected time period. When selected, non-moderator chat messages are prevented from appearing for the selected time period. 2 seconds. That doesn't really help. Like, that only helps if I have moderators that actually look at everything and can act within 2 seconds. Clear chat from view for non-modes. When selected, all chat messages are cleared from view for non-modes while still remaining visible to moderators. Okay. Disable Twitch alerts. That to do not disturb mode will prevent alerts from showing up on stream. You can always replay it from feeds. Okay. Voice request is restricted. Alright, I think that's fine. We'll see. When the masses of spammers pop in, then we'll deal with those guys. Hey, Mark. You said also about the loud music, and I was looking at the wrong chat. Is it okay now, Mark? Is music volume? I don't know why it was louder, because the volume on the YouTube video that plays is basically as low as I can make it. So it could have been... I don't know if I have a per tab volume control, or if I've disabled that, maybe. Or it was the volume settings in OBS. All right, so basically what I'm thinking is, if I mean, let's just do an average size of, I don't know, 3,000, right? And then we'll do thumbnail So the SVG thumbnail here, 16K, while something like this is how big? Oh, this doesn't count as an image. All right. How big is it? Does it not tell me? 3.7K. So we probably can get it. It is a little bit fuzzy. Is this not? This looks a bit fuzzy for the size. What if I made it 128 by 128? So how big is it now? 8.4 kilobytes. So we probably can't get it, let's say 10K. Right. And then extra data. So like any kind of text per puzzle or whatever. And let's say another 1,000, right? And then is, I'm going to just say pack size. And that's basically the sum of these three, the sum of these three, except on my row, times this one. Boom, right? But we kind of want to have different versions of these, don't we? So we basically probably want to do, how do we, I don't even know. What if we do this, and then we'll say pack, or, yeah, so what if I, 1 second. So if I take this, put that there, right? And then put 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. Like that, right? And then instead of doing this, I'll put that here. And we'll do the dollar signs on these guys. And then we'll do multiplied by this. And here we'll put the dollar sign on the row. Right? Now, if I change this, if I drag this over, this is gonna be that times 5. Right? Delete. Delete. And then I can just drag that over, right? And these will still all be correct. Right. And now we can say, okay, we'll do insert one above. We'll do very small puzzles. We'll make tiny thumbnails. And we'll make 0 extra data. And then we should be able to drag these up. And then drag them across like that. And then this should be that. And this should be that. And then we can say, okay, very large puzzles, you know, SVG thumbnails, and 2K extra data, for example. Then we can take all of these, do this. And then on these guys, so we'll do view freeze, that. Then on these guys, we'll do data, no, format, number, this, like that, except not like that. Custom number format, just like that, apply. Right, and then why is the font different? This is default, this is not default. Default is fine. All right, and we'll actually do it for all of these. We'll do the same number, this. All right. That. Shorten that, make it nice and compact. And it's super tiny, probably. All right, so the idea is a puzzle pack of 100 fairly large puzzles with big thumbnails would be 2.5 megabytes. And that's, I think, where our pain barrier is. 500 kilobytes, I think, is okay for a large, like 100 puzzle pack, right? And what else we got? So I think the sweet spot is then probably around here, 10 puzzles of medium size. Or even the smaller puzzles here, 50k. Like 50k is not a problem, especially if it includes the images. Although it's more likely the middle row is probably the more likely one. But even 280k is okay if that includes the thumbnails and everything. All right, not really something I want to slow myself down for right now, though. And I want to move it to projects, SudokuPad, PadPacks. Yeah. No, this is just documentation. We'll just put it here for now. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. So it's just, I'm still thinking about if there's no, like, should I preload the puzzles from the API instead of, and then I can still load them behind the scenes, you know what I mean? So right now, if I do this, right, these fill up like this, and they get pre-loaded, initialized with the loading thumb. But what if instead of the loading thumb, I use this, right? So at this point, what information do we have about these puzzles from the pack? I'm pretty sure we've decoded the pack here. So if I do this, and then we also have puzzles, right? And they're just whatever's in the pack right now. So let's do that. Thanks. Why is this still? Oh, God. The volume control crashed. My computer is struggling, I tell you. Alright, so we have the pack, we have the puzzles, and puzzle IDs. So these IDs, we still need to pull the data out of these IDs, right? I don't think I can create a thumbnail from one of these. So if I put that here, and do that, I don't think that'll get, I don't think my API knows about these short IDs, no. Alright, so what we'll have to do is, we'll have to do, puzzle, title. Let me see how long that would take. I mean, we have to fetch the puzzles anyways, right? In fact, I don't know, we're probably doing that for the API somewhere. But let's see how long that would take, right? And then we can just do await puzzle loader dot fetch puzzle e dot puzzle, right? And that should tell us how long it takes to fetch these 5 or 10 puzzles here. If puzzle loader dot fetch puzzle. All right. So, yeah, so the total 300 milliseconds. So we could probably wait 300 milliseconds if we wanted to. So let's see. So then the thumbnail has to be that. Okay. So let's see thumbs. Or let's see, what do we call them? thumb first thumbs equals that, and then we'll do first thumbs p dot puzzle equals, and then we'll basically do this little thingy here. How big are these thumbnails? They don't look very large at all, actually. How big are they? 44. So if we do like 64 by 64, that should probably work. And then here, we'll put the puzzle data like that. I am doing the wrapping, all right. And then we should be able to just output these first thumbs and see what they look like. I mean, it only takes... Oh, that didn't work. Wait, what? Where didn't I just do a thing? I guess I meant to do that. All right. Wow. All right. All right. See how that looks. Okay, so we've got first thumbs after 0. whatever milliseconds. Because that actually needs to go in here. Okay, and that needs to go there. And that needs to be replaced by that, I believe. So first thumbs, 97 milliseconds. These are the URLs. So now if we use these for this thing here, and we'll just duplicate that and comment one out. And then we'll do first thumbs here. P.puzzle, like that. So initially they're not loading here. Internal server, try again later. Why? Uh-oh, did I just break something on my server? Let's find out. Let's find out if I just broke the server. We want to look at the API. Error fetching thumbnail. Error fetching thumbnail. It's probably the URI encoding. Encode URI component. Probably. I hope that's it, because that's an easy fix. Nope. All right, I'm gonna start up a local copy of the API because I don't think it's running right now. So I haven't touched the API in a while, and it really needs an update because it's getting out of sync. I'm lazy because not many people are using it, and it should be a high availability, real sort of target for people to work towards. I probably should also document it and all that stuff. All right. So API is that. Run API. Run thumbs. Worker. No one run thumbs. I think I need thumbs and API, right? Test API. Test thumbs. Okay. It takes a while. Vim run test API. Where is it listing to? Don't know actually. 1500. No, that's thumbs, right? Run test API. Ooh. Where am I? Oh. So that should now be local host 9015. What's the problem? What's the problem? API just the folder here is problem is that's not the problem. So I'm debugging something that's not even an issue, unfortunately. That's why I gotta keep your test environments running. All right, where does this come from? Send file. Send file. Fonts, file name, options. No such file directory. Well, I know that file doesn't exist. That's obvious. But it shouldn't try to access this. Okay. I gotta get a little deeper. Mission. Solution. Handle route thumbnail. Isn't that what we're looking for? We have a thumbnail that's working, right? Let's do a local version of that. Just to make sure the local server, like, what am I debugging? Am I debugging a problem with the API, or am I debugging a problem with this piece of data? Okay, so that doesn't work at all. So I have a hard-coded folder in here that only works on the server, because the server version is still working, I presume. Like I said, yeah. Okay, so there's no current changes here. All right, so handle root thumbnail. So we're hitting here, we're getting to send file, and then we're hitting error, and we get that. No such file or directory. So we have thumb fn, and I'm guessing that's generated wrong. Thumb fn. Yada. No, that looks right. Now, how does it get... Oh, no, okay, so it doesn't exist. No, okay, wait, that's fine. So we're just getting... It's just telling us there's no cache. And then it's hitting here. And then it goes bad. Wait. Handle pub page error. And the structure property ID of undefined as it is undefined. This is fpuzzle's data. That shouldn't be a problem, especially since this works on the API running online. Do I need to do something to restart that? If I do that, property as it is undefined. Get puzzle. Okay. All right. Oops. Okay, so where exactly is this? Get puzzle. Oh, not. It's not actually here. Find handle and what? Handle who? Up page error. So that's an error on the internal pages, which means it's one of these guys. Undefined as it's undefined. .id. So there's a .id in here somewhere. Like one of these. Does this not support fpuzzles? Pretty sure it supports it. There's a way of accessing it directly as well. Let me try to remind myself how that works. So, the AP. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Make some space. There. API server. So, from the API server, when that doesn't work, you want to do a fetch thumb, right? Fetch thumb. And file. Fetch thumb. Fetch thumb. Now fetch thumb makes a request to get thumb URL. Replace. So we get this. That's the URL request it makes internally. Okay. Okay. So that is what it does to request the thumbnail from the internal thumb server. Property ID is undefined. So thumb server get thumbnail. No, this is you're starting. And we'll get thumb. So we're coming in here. Right. So it's got this width, height, extension, date. Okay, that's fine. So we got the width, the height, yada yada yada. And then we're hitting create thumbnail. And we're adding this thumb task. And eventually that thumb task gets through to the pub page. Get thumbnail. So evaluate. So where does the error happen? Try. If I do it here. And we're just gonna do throw. No. Yeah, throw. What? New error. No, error. Get mail. Like I know so well what I want to do that I'm not thinking about what I need to do. And then I don't know what to do anymore because my muscle memory just fails me. Okay, so cannot destruction property. So does this happen after that? Thumbnail. No error. If I do this, the problem is I have a really hard time communicating into the outer process from the puppet master, puppeteer. Can I just, yeah, so I don't know where these errors come from. Console.log evaluate 4 evaluate after. I mean, the error has to happen inside the evaluate, right? Evaluate before, then we get the error. But the error is not this, and it's not that. How is that possible? Cannot destruct a property I defined. How do I throw an error? I forgot. Does it have to be throw new? My god, I forget how to throw an error. How do I throw an error? For Christ's sake. It's throw new error, right? Throw new error, yes. So Somehow that doesn't generate a pop error. That is bizarre. Throw the thumbnail start. Can I not throw an error here? Ah, okay, that works. Okay. So somehow I cannot catch this error. Ah, that's annoying. Okay. So get thumbnail doesn't operate on this puzzle data. So either this codebase is just so out of date that it just doesn't know how to handle that anymore, which seems strange because this seems like a standard fpuzzle data set, or there's something else going wrong. We have puzzle data. Now get thumbnail is happening inside the workers. In here, we have get thumbnail, right? We have decode puzzle data, then ID, and if I get rid of that, this initial throw start, and all of them really, we're back to like ID not found or whatever. Property ID of undefined is not defined. Problem is we're not getting any useful stack trace or anything. It does say get puzzle and it says something 40, line 40. Oh. Oh wait. What? Wait, what? Get puzzle ID. Wait a second, okay. Get puzzle. Get puzzle. Something with... Does this puzzle really not have an ID? No, but it must. It must. Alright, so before get puzzle... And the get puzzle is called in the thumbnail, right? Get puzzle. Thumb ID. Get puzzle thumb ID. Get puzzle. Something funky happening. Puzzle to CTC. Get puzzle. Here, it's just returning an empty thing. You don't even need to look at what's inside. That's bizarre. Like, that's absolutely not required. Okay. Why is that there like that? I need to clean. Hey, okay. That's not correct, but it's something. No. Oh, has that worked now? Alright, that's being cached now. Can I clear this cache? Can I clear this cache? It comes out of cache thumbs. So if I delete MZ here, I probably can't. It doesn't even give me an error. Gee, Windows. If only you would talk to me. Why can't I do anything? I can rename it. If I now do this, I should have to regenerate it. Okay, so that seems to generate the puzzle. Okay, so then the question is, can I run my test on the puzzle pack now? And if we go back to here now, wait, but we know these work, right? These should work. Okay, let's run them locally first. Localhost 9015. Right? They do something. Error fetching thumbnail. Why? What the frickity? Still something wrong here. Let us first of all disable the cache, because it seems to be caching broken data and then it's all garbage. So where's the cache thing? Where is it? API server. It like does this. Then we'll just do throw skip throw skip cache. Can I just do that? Should say somewhere. Should say skip cache somewhere here. Send file error message undefined. Yeah, that's fine. And then it should hit the back end. Okay. But it doesn't actually do the thing, right? Now to test how, if and how and whatnot it does the thing, we'll probably need to run this somehow. Do I have some thumbs worker? It's this one, right? All right, this is not what I want to do today, but it's also something that needs doing. So test thumbs worker. So that should run test an individual worker, and we should be able to access it on this port. So if I do this 16001, what do we get? Right? All right. 02845. It's over 100 versions out of date. Holy moly. But I think this is prior to all the updates. Oh my god, okay. Maybe it's really just the format. All right. Let's see how the data request was made. Puzzle data options. So puzzle data would be this, and I don't know, handle eval get blah blah blah. So previously it should have been outputting puzzle data, so something like this, right? And I'll probably want to change this to JavaScript. Go. And we want this. Wait. Await thumbnail. So that's our puzzle data. Then we have our options. And then we have the end of all of that. Okay. That's our puzzle data. And the options were what? We'll have format PNG, let's say, with 64 and height 64. Yeah, I think that's all we need, right? And then should be able to, no, not here. Here. Be able to run that. Okay. So we get an error, but it does execute. It does execute into this whole thing here. So we should be able to take that, put that here, and look at it. What happens? Okay. Is that just a parsing issue? S.substring is not a function. It is updated enough to have puzzle data in here. That is curious. Okay, so you can actually debug this. The puzzle loader. What do we got in here? line 68. Ay. S that substring is not a function. I wonder if these are simply bugs that I've fixed in the meantime. I don't know exactly. I mean, I've definitely seen stuff like this before. What do we got here? Format. Why does it output format twice? Where else am I outputting format? Oh, okay. Puzzle. Yada yada. Region null. And then s.substring is not a function. So that's happening in parse f puzzle. Huh. Okie dokie. Let's see. Is it loading the compressed? Loading the minified version. Where is that getting loaded from? Are we loading a base HTML file? Yes, we are. So we should be able to just change that here, right? And then we should be able to do this. And maybe we'll just do that. Let it tell us again where the problem lies. Loader. Except that's not it, is it? Line. Puzzle loader. Parse F puzzle. It's the MD5 function. Frick. F puzzles decoder. Okay, so F puzzles decoder 992. It's the MD5 digest. What? That should just accept anything, right? I'm pretty sure I didn't change that in like ever. I don't think I ever touched that one. It's converted already here. That's not right. Whoa. That's not right. It needs to be a string here, obviously. But why isn't it? Well, let's have a quick look at the current version over here. Which has changed quite a bit, but that part maybe that part has specifically changed actually. Yeah, that's changed. Is that why that's changed? In fact, I'm not even calculating the MD5. In fact, we have all that. All right, well, if an update to that fixes it, then I might as well update it, right? No point debugging the same thing twice. So these things should definitely, I should definitely be able to just overwrite them in here. And we might as well grab the puzzle loader as well. We need puzzle tools. And probably puzzle zipper. Yeah. Puzzle zipper. We probably need utilities. We need probably the rules parser because I'm constantly fixing that damn thing. What else? You gotta be careful about some of the other ones. Oh wow, that's from when I tried to delete that cache folder, you know, what, 20 minutes ago? Holy crap, Windows, that's freaking awful. I guess we just update all of it. I mean, it's in Git, right? What else do we got here? Style probably also need to update since I probably fixed a bunch of stuff there. So good colors. Yeah. That wasn't really on my to-do list for today, but you know. Fog of War. What is it actually loading? Fog of War or fog? Loading Fog of War. Oh, I guess we'll change that. Yep. And why are... Okay. That weird timeout thing where it took forever to do a thing apparently rearranged all the buttons on my thing, probably on my taskbar, probably because It actually crashed Explorer. Hooray! Alright, so where were we? Yeah, we don't need that. Feature fog. Yeah, okay. SudokuPad, colors, and SudokuPad CSS. I don't know if I'm using that anymore. Okay. Framework. Also, don't want to have any weird errors there because these are out of sync or anything like that. And finally, style, I guess. Probably copy that 3 times now. All right. Let's refresh that. And already broken. Probably the controls app thing. Did I not loop that? I didn't. Well, that's our one done. Hey Shelby, how are you doing? And now we gotta find, what did we need to do? Controls, app and tools. All right. Oh man. And I have actually a better way of doing thumbnail already. Okay, what did I not update now? I didn't update. Oh, what did I update? Create tool buttons. Control tools. Did I update script? I'm pretty sure I updated script. Yes. Controls, tools. Tool color is not talking about. Script. Controls, tools. B60. Control tool button. Control tools. Control tool color. Tool color. Tool color. Do I need to bring tool color in? Is that something that I've pulled out separately that didn't used to be separate? Maybe. So that probably also implies that I actually need to load that in now. And just so I don't get myself too confused. Yeah, we have that, but is there's a style too. Okay, so we'll probably want to bring that in earlier. Control tool. And the CSS as well. Without the versions. Okay. Tool select not defined. All right. Wow, it's really that old. Create app settings is not. Create app settings. Setting. Thing is, we don't really need that, but I guess we do need it. So app settings, app dash setting. App. So we're just bringing them in one by one, huh? App menu. One with a dash, one without, just for extra inconsistency. What else? 533. 5336. Reading properties now. Properties. All readings are 5330. Roles info style display none. Yeah, so all this code didn't exist prior. It just assumes all that stuff exists. I mean, this feels a little This feels a little crummy, but at least it's clear what we're doing. Probably we have to do that other places as well, Nosh. The problem is, it's now trying to load a puzzle where prior didn't. Shit. Yeah, that's the problem. And I think we had to break that as well for the mobile app. Except I don't recall how I did that. Is it because of this? If I get rid of that. And we get it to not load anything. Now if I do this. We're back to this. Wait a second, all of this, and we get the exact same error again? Frick? No. Oh, we need to load in the UI, right? We just don't necessarily need to load in a puzzle. What if I do something like this? What if I do puzzle ID equals SCF? Does that mean I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff? Oh man, we gotta figure out what that MD. No. Man, I'm going back and forth. Let's go back to not loading in, like not initializing everything, even though I'm pretty sure the rendering won't happen without that. But the error we're getting here, I don't think it has anything to do with that. Right? And what is MD51? Frick? So 505. No, but like we're back to this being that. And then going into MD5. Which I thought should be happening. 993. Didn't we just update this though? Did I just update it in the wrong direction? Puzzle decoder. Apparently that's the one thing we didn't update. Did I updated in the wrong direction, didn't I? No, that's the... No, neither. I just didn't update. God. The one file that we actually need to update, apparently I didn't update. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so it doesn't need any of that stuff. I mean, it does break on the resize eventually. Is that a problem though? Is that really a problem? The question is, can I now undo all of the other stuff I just did? Oh man, because I don't really have time to fix all of this right now. If I take all of this, except these two, and then revert all of these, right? Like these. Alright, and then we'll change this back as well. Get rid of these. The fog and fog of war thing is a bit bothersome. Can I just rename that here? I'll probably need to do that in here. Where's this? SRC thumbs dub puzzle for feature 2, all of that, but without the for. That should do the trick, right? Now if I do that, are we still hopping? Now it works. No, that's not working. This works now. So, oh my god. All right. Ah. All right, so that works now. Does this work now? No, that's not local. Does this work now? Until server error. Well, I guess the answer to that is no. So, this is kind of crashing. So that's not working. Is that not the same data? I have a... No, it's not the same data. Okay. So, the one I just closed, I'll need it again. Of course I do. Look at that. So that works. That works. So why doesn't the one... This one work? Internal server error, try again later. API request, handle root thumbnail 4, error fetching thumbnail. And what's the error? Right, I'm gonna have to restore a little bit of sanity here, if possible at all. Okay, so error fetching thumbnail. Error fetching thumbnail. Error fetching thumbnail. That's an error in... But what is the error? State is 400. URL. Bum bum bum. So this returns an error, state is 400, right? We should be able to just execute this directly like that and see the errors in the logs here. Right, so if I do this, so we get to evaluate before thumbnail, right? Bad request inlet data. What? Puzzle data. Thumbnail. Get thumbnail. API server. We want not the API server. We want this one. No. We want thumb server. We have protocol error. Target closed. That doesn't make any sense. Page crashed. What? So it's claiming it'll crash on this data. I have a feeling that's just not true. Not the data, isn't that the same data from up here? No. So if we go back into our raw access to one of the workers, it doesn't frickin' crash. What are you talking about? Maybe I just need to kill it and restart it? Okay. So, claims this one crashes the page. Well, it doesn't now. Okay. And then it crashes afterwards. Why? Why? It doesn't crash here. It doesn't, like, crash after a while. No problem at all. Error, page crashed. Why? doesn't give me any information. And then it just doesn't execute anymore? And then it crashes after a while or something? Like if I... Oh, man. Page crash. It just crashes after a while for no reason, and it doesn't say why. Like, it just crashes. But outside of Puppeteer, it doesn't crash. That's not applicable to me. But I'm pretty sure I've messed with these things already so many different ways. So disable def SHM usage. So that's already there. We've done the size, we've done all the other things. By the way, what is the current version of Puppeteer? I don't even know what version I'm running. Maybe a lot of things have been fixed in the meantime. Puppeteer 19.7. What's the current release? 21.5. And it's failing. Ah, that's just great. Yeah, that's the release I want. So that's currently failing. It says got a little check mark here. This 21.51, 21.50, 21.41. It says the build is failing. Is that bad? Let's see. Release main. What's the error here? Require Chrome test, Firefox test, require test, browser installation test. Check with packages. Okay, so it's error. The template is not valid. JSON read exception. JTOGEN from JSON error path. Okay. So how can I find the current working release? A lot of errors, holy crap. Can I find out what the last working version is? I don't even know how to spell Puppeteer. How many pieces is that? 3 in total, right? What's the last stable version of Puppeteer? Is that a question that's answerable? It says this is the current version. I mean, if I do an npm install, right? So I'll kill that. npm I Puppeteer at 21.5.1. Let's try that. If I remember my npm commands. And right now, the version we have is 19.7.1. Okay. The thing is, I have the thing there. That command, it's already there. And it's still happening. Chromium bugs, yay! Alright. So now, I don't know if I can get the version of Puppeteer, but it should be updated now. Let's see if it crashes in a different way now. Go to the new headless mode. What's this? Puppeteer old headless deprecation warning. Headless mode for Chrome instead of the old headless implementation. For more information, see articles new headless. Consider opting in early by passing headless new to Puppeteer launch. Headless new Puppeteer launch. The old headless. Consider opting in early. Headless new to Puppeteer launch. Puppeteer launch. Config browser. Browser. Headless new. Is that what you mean? And it immediately crashes out. Whee! Fuck y'all! Get socket inward argument. Do I really want to go down this path? The answer is no, of course. But the curiosity is killing me right now. ARM64 binaries is the only binaries. What? Find my Puppeteer core internal. Wait, what? Failed to launch the browser process. Exception. Yada yada yada. On the close. Launch.js. Doesn't tell me anything. Just says it failed to launch. Okay, yeah, I get that, but what? Some current policies enforced and requirement certain extensions. Disable. But it will fail to launch when such browsers are active. Work around this. Try running without the flags. Chrome doesn't launch on Linux. I don't even know if it's running Linux Chrome or Windows Chrome, to be honest. Right, enable GPT into headless mode. But what's the error? Like, this doesn't mean anything to me. Does this contain any of my search terms? Google. Google. Can you stop giving me search results that don't contain my searches? How to search for a word on Google. How to search on Google. Google. This is my descent into madness, right? Does not include my search term. Yeah, last couple of years. Same here, buddy. This is 2009. Keeps ignoring words and terms I'm searching for. Even if I select verbatim or put words between or even do both, it doesn't matter. You force a word, as in the words must contain the word in order to show up. I type the words for a reason. Just going to randomly pull together some completely irrelevant results that have little to do with the query. That's painful. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, why have a search bar? Why not just have like a for you wall with random results? I don't know. I look for iPad. One can assume I'm not looking for iPhone since again I didn't type iPhone. So I guess nobody knows. Does anybody know? What? All right. Let's. Jesus. All right. Let's forget that. Whatever, buddy. Can you just do the thing, and then you just crash, and then you just don't work anymore, even though I'm restarting you, and you still don't. Now you're just always crashing. All right. That's it. I'm done with that experiment. Get rid of that. Forget it. No thumbnail API. I need to redo all that. Bollocks. Bollocks to you. Bollocks, I say. Bollocks to you. Thumbnail API. And Puppeteer and all you. Alright, I'm getting grumpy. Okay. So that was a total disaster. So we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're gonna get rid of that. No first thumbs. Just gonna go back to how it was before. That's fine. We're just generating the thumbnails locally. All we really need is a way of generating these thumbnails without hijacking the engine, and that's something I need one way or another. Anyways, oh my god, reset, focus. So, what do we have right now in the pack data, right? What I need also is I need probably, and this is probably stuff I should write down. You know, we probably need a pack maker. We have a pack inspector, right? And we'll need a pack viewer. Now for debugging, I'm doing it like this in a dialog box, but in reality, I would like to have better control overall of the user interface of these kind of sub things, like stream tool, you know. So either, I mean, I can just change, or I can just hide the puzzle behind it, right? And then the whole flashy thing won't happen either. In fact, you know what? That would actually make me somewhat happy. So shall we just do that? Because what we can do, right? Like, I mean, you know, we could use the dialogue, but we could just change a bunch of formatting here, right? And I think there's a way of adding classes to the dialogue. So we could make this a special dialogue. I'm trying to remember where I've done that before. Where have I done that before? Oh, what? A, B, B, K0, K1, K0, K3, K0, K4. All right. I've done that for something, and I don't remember exactly why. I think it might have had to do with the drag and drop stuff. But let's have a quick look. So options. So there should be something like overlay class, dialog class, create element, dialog overlay class. Here we go. So if I do something like overlay class, overlay PadPack, something like that, right? And then we'll just add a little something here, and we'll just make it a little bit more mysterious. All right, so this here is not doing the thing. Overlay class. Overlay class. Overlay PadPack, right. So that's this one. And then I'm guessing I have a opacity or something? Something. It is semi-transparent, right? Clearly. Opacity 1. But somehow not. Right, background. Ah, okay. So if we are making this and change the background color to main, not main color. What would that be? Just whatever the body has, right? BG color, I guess. BG color. Something like that. And then somehow it's slightly gray. Why is it slightly gray? Background color. Triple E. And body. Background color. Ah, body BG. What am I doing? Body BG. BG color. Where's that light gray coming from? There's a moment. It takes a moment. Does it take a moment? Almost like a... Like, it's already starting to change the puzzle before it disappears. Is it animated? It's animated, isn't it? We should be able to speed up that animation, right? Animation on. And that should get rid of the animation and just boom, boom. Then we close it, it's back. All right, and then we can make the dialogue bigger and whatnot. And get rid of the outlines, and we don't see what's happening. And probably the dialogue position we'll want to change, but yeah, that's fine. Okay. The whole point of doing this is, of course, that the whole thing is going to be bigger. It's going to be, it's going to look like the typical puzzle pack PDFs. You know, that's the whole freaking point. I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here, right? I should have gotten to the point much more quickly. But I feel I am a little, not just rusty, I'm also overall just bloody exhausted, I'm telling you. This whole thing has been wearing me out. So I saved something somewhere. SudokuPad. I thought I saved some puzzle packs somewhere. Files? And backfill stocks ops. Ah, wait, that's the app stuff. Packs. Puzzle pack. I know I have a bunch on my drive. So let's have a quick look there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Puzzle packs. Come on. Oh, Jesus. All right. I don't know which one is. Yeah, so this one is like a more complex one that they did in honor of Ren. Puzzle Bride. That's also really complex. I needed like a super simple one that I can use as a Fated Galaxy adventure. That has a lot of text, but it's not crazy complicated in terms of density. The other option is to do something like artisanal. And you know what? I'm gonna open that in a incognito window so I get the unpaid version. And then I can just take whatever's available as kind of the first three empty ones, right? So now the way that's gonna work. So this is one pack. To do a different pack, I'm almost tempted to create like a temporary format where the pack itself is just what's the word? Not compressed, right? It's just uncompressed data, like a JSON string, whatever. Ah, you know what I can do? What if... So the pack is gonna... I have an idea. So what if we go into our API puzzles here, and we'll go to our test folder here, right? And if I take this, and I'll create a file with this in it, and I save it as API puzzle test, and then test pack 1, right? And then instead of this, it's just gonna be test pack 1. Okay, so that works. So now the question is, can I have unpacked data in here? So what if, instead of having this, and we'll just decompress this here for a sec, and then we'll do JSON.parse. No, let's not parse it. So this is just a JSON string, right? No, this is... No, this is decode. No, not what I wanted. Decom res puzzle. So this is... Okay, so it is just JSON, right? Well, if I do this, and then do this... Because that would make it a lot easier to work with, right? Now, obviously, that'll break because it's expecting it to be compressed right now. Maybe we can fix that. 76. No, 76. So, script puzzle format. Script puzzle format, puzzle ID. So, we'll have that. Right, and we'll do that puzzle data equals boom, like that. I think making it easier for me to develop right now is gonna pay dividends, and in the long run, it's gonna make me, or it's gonna let me do a lot more progress. And lately, I'm clicking certain windows and they just change sizes. It's ever since the recent Windows update and a whole freaking mess, and I don't know why it's doing that, or even how. Sometimes I click on the background of the desktop and the window just jumps to a different monitor. It's driving me bonkers, I tell you. All right, so puzzle data. So, puzzle ID. What's going on here? So, strip puzzle format doesn't work. What? Puzzle ID. Puzzle data. Strip puzzle format doesn't like this? Oh, that's a problem. Loader. Find strip puzzle format. Strip puzzle format. Oh, yes. Info. Wait a second. Puzzle format info. So we are registering our format here. Prefix pack. Add puzzle format. pf puzzle format. pf.prefix. pf create Arialia. Create prefix. Oh yes. So we have doing this. Holy moly, okay. It's doing all of this. Okay, so that's when they're multiple. And I think what I mean to do here is multi-line. Like that. Get puzzle format info. Get puzzle format, strip puzzle format, get puzzle, split puzzle format. So if I do, if I do this, probably doesn't know that, right? Oh, oh. Split puzzle format is not defined. Alright. Well, we gotta get the little things right. I mean, this is early development. That's just what it looks like. So it doesn't grab the second part of it. So split puzzle format uses Arialius. Create Arialius. It does this. And this doesn't. It doesn't. We want then global. Huh? What? Press. What? Frick. Okay. I need to. This is the sort of thing I should have unit tests for, eh? Oh, it's so much easier. Holy moly. Parse puzzle unknown. Parse puzzle data. Puzzle loader. So we are in puzzle loader. Parse puzzle data. Line 93, right? Parse puzzle data. Parse get log. Puzzle key. And then puzzle format. That's probably saying like, oh, I don't know any of these. All right. Puzzle format. Can I see all of them? Get puzzle format. The format. Like, what does what I just wrote up there? What does it actually get us, right? So for pack, global, multi-line. So the global it doesn't like at all. Multi-line, I guess not either. So we need to get a bit tricky then. I guess instead of a dot, it'll be /s/S, like that. Drag X match multiple lines with line breaks. I mean, in JavaScript, dot all flag or workaround. Use of the s dot all flag or workaround under carry. Yeah, so I'm using this. I think I might have to double escape though. If I recall. Does that work? Alright, so maybe I only need to do that, and maybe it's not too horrific. Because a lot of this other stuff is starting to feel a bit horrific. So the only difference is we'll have the M for the multi-line, which of course doesn't do multi-line because that would be too easy, right? And now it just works. Are you kidding me? That's all we needed? It's already working? Because we're using... Because this is all safe stuff, I guess? So forget that, right? Strip puzzle format. puzzle format. Puzzle data. Okay. So I don't actually have to change anything here. It just works. Right? This is how it was. And it just freaking works. Awesome. Alright. I wonder if that works with your encoding. Probably without the line breaks as well. So now what I can do is I can do a I'll do a JSON.parse on this. Like that. And then we'll do a JSON.stringify on that. Now one of these. And does that get us something? Now that's usually a mess. Oh, not too bad. So if I take this now, nope. I copy this. Why can I not copy? I cannot copy this. Why can I not copy this? Chrome, how to copy text from console. Why can I not copy the text? How to select and copy text from the console. I don't want to copy objects. Is this some... No, not clear the fucking code. Chrome cannot not select console output. Why can I not select this? And why does Google not return a single result that has the word select in it when I search for select? How do I tell it to actually I need select? That's the important part. All the other bits aren't really important. Cannot select text in console output. Thank you. Paste out of console like I used to. Just highlight the word. For some reason, Chrome update change settings. How it's impossible to select text in console. Every time I press any output, it highlights the whole block, which won't show you highlighting a word. It's happening when you're... I'm using Mac and click select Frank. Copy it. I use Windows and probably doesn't. Oh my god, it's a freaking Chromium bug. How many freaking Chromium bugs? Oh my god. When was this posted? November 7th. Jesus Christ. Why, how do you break this? How do you break something like this? Can I copy it like that, maybe? Nope. Can I copy it like this? Apparently. Okay. Is this still a valid pack, though? That's the question. Okay. All right. Hallelujah. We're making progress. Holy moly. This is gonna cost me my sanity. Okay. All right. So this is our test pack 1. Let's stop. A little more sense that way. Right. Save that. And now let's save this as test pack 2. Like that. Oh man, I need to take Toby out soon. Alright, so test pack 2. Okay. At least this way we have a little bit of sort of, you know, sanity for actually testing and working on this in the future. So I'm actually not too unhappy with at least getting this much done. Alright. We're hiding that. This, I believe, is used. And then we added the class to the form. That's all we did today. Oh man. And that's why I don't stream for a living. Okay. All right. Now let's look at artisanal volume number 95 and see what we and then we'll say, I don't know, free, like that, right? And then we'll add first couple of puzzles. So we'll have puzzle 1 like this, and it'll be by Ludo 3. Now Ludo 3 here is hot linked, which I find interesting. Okay, so that's something, man, that's something I definitely want to add in the future. Author links, profiles and stuff. Okay, so then we obviously need a short URL, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we can just do this. So, puzzle goes down here. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll just do that. And we can get rid of these. And then now I can actually build the puzzle as plain JSON here, the way I think it should be, and then we can make it work over time, you know? Okay. Not valid JSON. Did I screw up a brace some? Oh, comment some. Okay. And is that the right puzzle? Probably, right? Yeah, it is. So we can actually move this back to the bottom because now we actually want it to look a little bit more the format of what we want the puzzle pack to actually look like. I can close these now. It's just like Chrome bugs all the freaking time. All right, so he's obviously got a much bigger thumbnail here, and then he's got the preamble. So the question is, I'm looking kind of at this, and I'm okay. So this is definitely additional text that goes with the puzzle. But sometimes he has text between puzzles. So how do I structure that here? Now, if this was, you know, in the past for the similar documents, I would have basically blocks. But I'd like to have the puzzles as specific data. So I can do a couple of things. I could, instead of puzzles, yeah, maybe it makes sense to have blocks instead of puzzles. But I'm gonna add that as a separate thing to help me kind of add that in as a segments, as a, whoop. God damn it, as backwards compatibility. Even though, you know, this is not really an official feature right now. So we'll have segments, right? And then each segment can either be a puzzle or something else, right? So we'll have the title up here, right? And then we'll have author. We'll have James Sinclair. Oops. And I'm kind of yeah, just not in recents, just completely gone. Open, previously closed. Why would that? Why would it appear in the recent? I only literally just had it open like half a second ago. Ah, man. This sort of thing is just rising up the wall. All right. So I'm contemplating right now if I should add on all this optional stuff that I'd like to have. Like we want to have publish date, right? And then it'll be whatever, right? October 23rd. Can I do date.parse on this thing? Date.parse. Nope. What if I say new date, and then we'll say 2023-10-30. Does that work? If I spell date right. Okay. And then to JSON. All right. And once again, I can't freaking select. How is that suddenly broken? Like today I'm working on this stuff and they managed to break selecting text in the developer console. Excuse me, sorry. I'm getting a bit cranky, aren't I? It says paid here, but this is the free version. Wait, what does the actual paid version look like? Where do I have it? Go away. I mean, if I open that here, it says paid here. It says paid here as well. All right, so so I'm gonna say we're gonna define a number of different blocks, and the blocks, depending on what they have, then they get rendered in certain ways, right? So we'll have a block, and we'll just take this here, in here, right? And I don't know yet how I'm gonna, if the block has text, it'll have text. Don't know yet how I'm gonna manage paragraphs, and maybe it'll be markdown, that kind of thing. So it'll probably be like a \n here, that kind of thing. Cool, right? Something like that. And oh my god, we have just, you know what? I'm gonna. That's the text that they deliver. Looks like it was made in Word. So we'll have something like that, and then we'll have something like that, but not text. And we'll have these things, right? Title. Now the question is, can I have? Are these numbered? Do I want the numbering to be automatic? Because we'll probably want like a lot of automatic management, right? We'll want to have like a list of puzzles, maybe numbered puzzle titles or whatever. For now, maybe I'll just do this. We'll just do this for now. No, you know what? No. The pack, it's not going to be possible to perfectly recreate something that already exists. It's just not going to be possible. And then so text for a puzzle, should it be after or before? You know what? I'm not going to worry about that too much. So, are these rules? I guess they're rules. But we'll do something like description. And then this will be as a markdown list. We'll have \n dash \n dash \n dash. Digits in left corner. Yeah, that's one line here. That's a line. And we'll probably want to have difficulty as a separate piece of data. Difficulty. We're just going to do that for now. Right, so this should still load in just fine because we're currently not paying attention. Oh. Shoot. Puzzle slash. Fails on this. Parse puzzle data. Does this hit before my custom parser hits? The thing is, If you're exceeding it, this should be fine. Why is it hitting it over and over and over? Or maybe we don't care. Maybe we don't care. Description. Difficulty. Not what we have here. Property name. Publish date. These all look fine. What are you complaining? Expecting property name or closing in position 1 for 6, line 8, column 4. So line 8, column 4. Line 8, column 4. I guess it's this. Alright. So now, instead of doing this kind of thing, I don't want to break what I have right now. And the new thing is obviously not ready yet. So, what can we do? What can we do? We can get rid of this altogether for now, right? And we can do something like console log pack. I feel like I'm squishing it in here. But the whole rendering engine for this needs to be relatively sophisticated. Property of undefined query selector. So by pulling out this listing, probably we're breaking a bunch of stuff. 208. Plus elements I. Plus so the log. Maybe we just don't call the update pack URI. We'll just do the initial render for now. Okay. We have a pack, and then we'll have segments, right? And then we'll render the segments. Something like that. So we'll do something like render segment. 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 Log. Right. And then we'll do pack.segments. You know what? We can actually still have these in here. And we'll just do something separately. So diff. Do we want to do this as probably, right? So pack.segments dot and we'll just do HTML this dot render segment seg something like that for now. We'll just return that. Yeah. We'll probably pass index in here. So something like that. Okay. I'm starting to kind of see what this might become. This probably has to look very different, but I'd like to kind of mush it together a little bit. So we'll do a switch. So, So, well, let's see. So if segment.title that res title, right, then we'll do res plus equals h2 or whatever. Segments, I guess, should be h2s. Makes sense. do that. Excuse me. So something like that, right? And this is just gonna be result. So arrested assassins afterthought. Okay, and then we'll say let's have a look at that in the pack. So should text be above or below? We probably should eventually have both options, right? Yeah, maybe text comes first. Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. If text res, we'll do text dot split n. There'll be start paragraph, finish paragraph, and we'll join it by those as well. Join \p \p no /p. Yeah, right, and that should split that up into paragraphs, and we'll have something like that. For reference, that's basically this bit up here. Regarding links and so on, we'll still have to figure that out. All right. So then, the thumbnails. Thumbnails. We overhauled how the thumbnails are being made, and I used that I used it for something more recently than the pack, even though the pack is pretty recent. Or am I using it from here? Quick puzzle, fish puzzle, parse puzzle data, settings, puzzle data. This would be. I'm just trying to think, is there an easy way for me to do this without breaking the existing puzzle queue? Well, we could do it async. That doesn't make a lot of sense, really. I need a global puzzle thumbnail queue or something, I don't know. Yeah. Alright. For now, let's do this. If puzzle, then res puzz, blah blah blah, and then this is going to be, for now, something like this. Right. We'll do div. Well. Right. So, how does this work? We have a hash puzzle, and then IDX. Okay. Yes. IDX. And ID. Well, both. Okay. And then image source. We'll do that. Like that. So it's class equals pack puzzle. Okay. Boom. Reading puzzle. Can read properties of undefined read puzzle. So I'm wondering if pack puzzle. If I do pack puzzle here instead of pack puzzle, would that work the same way? Pack puzzle. Can read properties undefined of reading puzzle. Read property. So line 72. Line 72. Get puzzle. Puzzle data puzzles. Puzzle data puzzles. Data puzzles. So we do kind of want them in a puzzles list separately. So the index is the puzzle index. So what if all this information comes from down here, and then we'll just say puzzle IDX. That's just 0, right? It's getting a little meshy, but I feel like I'm already creating myself legacy problems for a system that doesn't even exist yet. But I just want to get it to work. So what if... So we also do want to do this here. Pack puzzles. This, right? Another console.log pack. Puzzles. And if puzzle IDX, right? So we want that and puzzles. See if that information adds up. How can it not work like that? Puzzle pack line 72. Handle parse puzzle pack get puzzle. Reading. Cannot read properties of undefined reading. Ending. Handle parse puzzle pack. Handle parse puzzle pack. Are we not getting updated files? What the frick? How do we pass this by? Oh no, wait, we're here. We're here. Parse puzzle pack. And then the error happens in get puzzle. Get puzzle. The pack, okay. Oh. That should have puzzles in it. Segments, puzzles, here we go. The pack, puzzles, segments. Okay. Puzzles, puzzle IDX. This.puzzle IDX. Is this offset by 1? I don't know. But this works. So can I now actually add this segment here by saying so we can say let PIDX equals that puzzle IDX, right? Do that. And maybe that will work better. Puzzle IDX. Puzzle IDX. Render segment. Pack puzzles. Render segment. Puzzle IDX 0. If not undefined. Defined. Yeah, the stupid knowledge checks. Urgh. Okay. All right. Why does it not resolve this? Shouldn't that work the same way as this one? Or are we being lazy? Oh no, because we stopped this getting called. Can I just get rid of that? No. Can I get rid of these? Like that. And standard progress undefined reading includes update pack line 196. Classes toggle. href includes puzzle hack. Elem href. Elem href. So the class needs to be on the ahref. That. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. Alright. So the whole segment really is going to be inside a div class equals pack segment, something like that, right? Slash div that. Then we should be able to do something like pack segment pack puzzle width 2, 5, 6 x. Yeah, obviously that needs to be styled accordingly. Print styles, friendly sizes, blah blah blah, and of course probably getting overridden somewhere. What's the style of this? Pack puzzle. I didn't have a dot here. Okay. So that is the right size. Oh, but it's not the image. That. Oh, okay. And I'm guessing it's floaty or whatever. Float? No. In fact, we probably this. Alright. And for comparison, this thing is not linked big. We don't need it to be that big, I think. And having it linked, I think makes sense. And if we give it a little title, title equals click to play. I don't know, capitalize the P there. It's very English. Click to play. So if we want to compare it back to this, also wait a second. What is that gray? Ah, that's the whole current thing. Okay. All right. Then we'll do the description. And we probably want to do it with you guys as well. Description. Is there an easy way JavaScript markdown to HTML? Like, what's the easiest way? How to go down? How big is it? And I just pull that in. Like, if I grab that. If I grab that and put it under handle init, and I'll just do something like await. Is it add script? Add script? Nope. Load script? It's probably load script, right? Script. Load script. Load script. Something like that. Version tag. Interesting. 190. Well, what's the latest one? 2.10. 2.1.0. And we'll do that. Is it gonna work? Is that gonna work? Is that gonna do something? Or is it just gonna throw errors? I think I saw some errors. Ah, but they're my errors. Alright. So if I look at Showdown now. Showdown. How big is it? 21k. Yeah, I guess for testing at least. And then how do we get the markdown parsed? Mark Showdown converter. So if I then do something like if we do something like this, go. Let's do that for now. So we've got this thing, right? Then we can do this. Then we should be able to do this. That all it takes? Maybe. What's the error here? Portion undefined reading error. What? Framework added after init. Safe chasing. Why is this suddenly all erroring out? What does it have to do with this stuff? Unexpected token PadPack. Huh? Expected token P. What? These errors didn't come up before. And now they don't come up again. It's a mystery. Alright, so... Alright, that looks good. Can we do the same thing on the other thing? Alright, so let's bring this up over here. This dot mark MD converter. Then over here, I don't know how expensive this is to instantiate. No point in instantiating it over and over and over. Over and over and over. And then we should be able to do the same thing up here. So what if I do this to store a little bit of sanity, right? And then we'll do the same thing up here and see how it handles that. Does it do the paragraphs correctly? Now it's breaking again. Hi. Probably just a timing thing. Problem is, depending on the timing, it doesn't get to actually parse the pack. If it's cached, it works. God damn it, this is bad. But anyway, that's a different thing to fix. Added puzzle pack. Maybe. Added after. Is that why? Is that why? Oh, I'll do this later. I gotta do this later. We gotta do this after this. In fact, we gotta do this when we're popping up this baby here. Well, can add it here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. So, first segment, pack puzzles. So we don't need to upload those over and over. I'm here anyways. So then we got text, and then we have this. So maybe we'll do something like title, text, puzzle, IDX, description, the segment. So then we can look at that. Do that. No, don't need that. Nah. And then we'll see how many I forgot. Got any? Wow. And then we can take this. Just do that, I guess. Something like that. And that doesn't work. Why? Text. I think it needs double line breaks for markdown paragraphs. Yeah, otherwise they're just regular. If we do a double backslash n here and a double backslash n here, what does that look like? And we're back to this situation, right? Okay, that works. And then we can do the same thing over here, basically. I think. Might not be quite as simple. Where is our title? Res title. Where's our title? Fragment. There's also something about the puzzle here. Okay. 75. Probably don't. Then title. So we have a segment title here. Under segment text title text. Okay, yeah, no. This other stuff now needs to be handled by this guy, right? So it actually goes in here. Okay. So that actually goes in here. We can do that puzzle. What's this? Right. And then it's puzzle.title. Something like that. Oop. Something like that. First assistance afterthought. Now I'm gonna get rid of this highlight color for now. Is this? Because it made sense in the list view before. It doesn't make sense here. Okay. Now if we center it, that should make a bit of a difference. So we'll just do margin 0 auto. That's how you do that. Oop. Auto 0. I'm pretty sure it's the other way around. Yeah, it's not on this, it's on this guy. I think that's where we want the margin. Like that. No! So we probably want to make this display block. No. Both of these actually. Nope. How do you make inline block? I guess. Inline block. Okay. Margin 0 auto 0. Margin 10 rem. So auto is 1 rem auto. So left and right margins don't work. CSS center margin auto. That doesn't seem to work. Why can't I center with 0 auto? Yeah, that's a good question. Set the width. Which is the best one? Try to not work in factors or trying. You can give text align center to header, but they behind. The problem is the div stretches. CSS div bigger than children. Not parent, children. This is literally the opposite of what I just wrote. How to make a child div element wider than parent? How to parent div is small inside. All of these are 100% the exact opposite of what I'm searching for. Google, you can do better than that. So I don't want to give it a fixed size. CSS make parent block same size as child. Parent div auto size to width. Yes, please. Width, bit content. Really? Really? Don't think I've ever used that before. Hey, it works. Alright. Alright. Step by step. Then clicking on that would only work if we're like this. And it needs to then close, right? So this is the start. Start puzzle off on start. No. This is on handled init. Update yada yada yada. Self selector, pack puzzle. Puzz elements. Load CT yada yada yada. This blah blah blah. Where is the event handler for this? Oh, it's the hash handler, isn't it? Isn't it? So handle hash change. Here we go. And then it's open puzzle. It's open puzzle night. So if I do this, and then I click, the hash changes, but the hash change handler doesn't. Already loads on that one. Okay, well, let's add a second puzzle. To make it make sense. And then I gotta call it. It's time to take Toby out. And he's been so patient. Alright, on my exits. It doesn't give me a... author is James Sinclair. Okay, don't... James? Don't be so... what's the word? Shy. Shy's not the word. But, you know, you're an author too if you make the puzzle. So you kind of should have the thing, you know? So then we should have puzzle IDX 1. And then we should be able to take these, right? Take out that. Like that. And I'm just gonna do this. No, not that. That. Do this. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna do. No. We do this, and this. And then we'll have something like that. What does that look like? Okay. I broke it. Comma. Manual JSON is so fidgety. Alright, it's a start. It's a start. It's a start. Let's add the third one just while we're here. So we have Cruz Azul. Cruz Azul. And then of course, you gotta add things for alternates and like different versions and all that stuff. Like what he's doing. I definitely want to support that kind of use case as well. Then we'll add these guys. And we'll do the same thing we just did now. So these line breaks. Add our own markdown, like that. And then boom, 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 boom. Bada boom. And hope we didn't break anything here. And ta-da! Now he's got the titles labeled. He's got some styling a bit different. There's some shenanigans here, a little bit of margining. But you know. Maybe we'll do the whole line underneath the segment or something between the segments. So we should be able to do something like X segment, border bottom 1px solid, light gray, kind of fairly light gray, but not like a almost white type of gray, right? Something like that. We'll do a margins 0, 1 rem, or something like that. No, 1 rem 0. Nope. Is it margin? God damn it! I'm like, my brain is gone. And now it's probably the other way around, right? I'm not even trying to think. I'm just literally just like, all right, like try all the options. There's only 4 of them, right? How long can that take? I mean, you know, we definitely need better visual layout and all that. Maybe do something like that. Make sure it's all sized accordingly. And then if I do this, it does that, but it doesn't close the dialog. So we do kind of want, in this case, close the dialog then. If I do close dialog after handle hash change, open puzzle, update pack UI, and we'll do close dialog. We don't actually need to update the pack UI then, right? So we can do something like that, and we can do this. There it is. I don't. Oh yeah, I do remember it actually. So let's clean up, and then we can play this as a reward. Maybe that's the way to go. But I like where this session actually went in the end. It was a rough start, but I like where we ended up. I feel like we've progressed forward. We've added something that wasn't there before. We've improved the way we were thinking about things. We've made it more testable, which is very valuable. We're probably... something like that. And any other funkiness? This is a bit rough. All right. Anything else I need to make sure I don't mess up? No, actually, the rest is actually fairly straightforward. So I think this is actually worth pushing. Edit segments to segment to PadPacks. All right. If I deploy this to beta, it shouldn't just completely explode, right? Four viewers. Hey. Hey, Twitch viewers, say hi. All right, so this should now work on beta. And we can actually run this as a full-on test. So we have some sort of interface here. It's still a little cranky. You know, the errors with the flip puzzle slashes is like to fix some compression things and all that. But now I can select a puzzle. I can play it. And then I know this is 1, 2, 4, 5, except it can't have 5s because we have the X's here. We have X's here, so that's the 5. That's 8 without the 2, 4, so that gets us 6, 8. And then here we have all the remaining odd numbers, except we cannot have 3 and 9 in here. Means no 1, 7 here and no 1, 7 here. That can't be a 9, so it's a 3, 7, 1, and 9. And up here, we're not resolved yet. So 3, so that's at least 4 or higher. That's an odd number. 1, 5, 7, 9. Can't be a 9, it's on an arrow. So these 3 don't have a 1 in it, because the 1 is here. So that's 2, 3, 4. So that puts a 3 here. 2, 4, 2, 4. So that puts 2, 4 over here. 1, 7, 3 is taken. So that's a 5. And then we're missing 6 and 8. Right? 5 up here. Don't know where that's going. That's a 10. That's a 10. These I don't know yet. Oof. All right, so this be a 7? No, that's a 3. That'll be a 10. Right, so that's a 1. Okay, so that's 12. 3 1s. That's 4. Plus whatever that is, at least a 2. That's 6, 8, or 9. Well, unless the arrow continues. But either way, that's 4, so that can't be greater than 5. Right? 4 plus 5 would be a 9. It can be 2, 4, or 5. Right, and the 1 goes on this side. 6 and 8, another 6 and 8 here. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3. This could be a 5 and a 4 if it's a 9 arrow. Can't be higher than it could be a 2. Alright. Can't be a 1 now. That's at least a 2. That's at least a 2. So these two are at least 5. So if that's a 1, that's at least a 6. This is a 1. Let's see. 1, 3 is taken. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. And that definitely can't be an 8. Can it be a 6? This is a 2, 6. That's 8. 1. It could be a 9. And this would be a 1. Except that can't be a 1. So that can't be a 9. So that means that can be a 6. Alright, so that's a 2 or 4. 4 or 5, 6 or 8. So that's definitely got a... Either it's a really small number, depending on how this falls out. Or, I mean, if these aren't 2, 4, what are they? 2, 5? That's 7. 8. 8. That's a 1. So these 3 are at least 6. That's at least a 2. So 7, 8. So we can't add another 1 in here, right? Like this couldn't just angle off, like, yeah. So these are 3, and we can't have another 1. Can I guarantee there isn't a 1 here? So that's 3 with a 1 here. 1, 2, 3, that's 6. Plus a 1 here, that's 7. Plus a 2 here. I think that's possible. Yeah, I don't think I can rule that out. Can I roll out a 4 here? 2, 4, that's 6. 1. Yeah, no, I can't. Okay. So, well, let's see. 9, 4. So 1, 3, 9, 7. Can't be a 1, 2. Could be a 3 and a 9. 8 and a 4. I mean, I don't know how large this 12 gauge is either. So I guess the 1 and 2 is also possible. This can't be a 2 or a 4. No, 8 or 6. 6, 7, 8. Okay. I feel like I had an easier time with this one the last time around. The 9 continues here. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. What are our options here? So 1, 3 is gone. Are there any other options gone? Yeah, 8 and 6 is gone. Put the 8 and 6 here. 7, 9. Left here. 1, 3, 6, 8. So this can't be a 6, right? Could it be a 6? 2, 4 is already 6. It can't be a 6. Alright, can't be a 6. So it could either be large, and if these 3 add up to 8, or it's small. Can be a 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. No, it can't be a 3. So that's 2 or 9, that's 1 or 8. So that's definitely not a 4 now. Okay. If it's a 1, then we have a 4-cell arrow, which means... well, it doesn't mean much. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't work. So that would have to be a 4 guaranteed. 1, 4, 2. That's 7. Plus 2. And then we have a 9 somewhere here. Okay. Don't think we have eliminated rest yet. Okay. So up here, it's 1, 3. Cannot be 2, 4. Cannot be 5. Cannot be 6. So it's 1, 3, 7, 9. Over here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is just an 8 or a 6. Okay. And these two are 2, 4, 5, 7, or 7, 9. So there's a 7, 9 here or 7, 9 there. Something new. This is 12, so... this be a 5. That's a 9. Yes. This be a 8. It'd be bigger than a 5. No. No, it cannot. Okay. Oh, this definitely cannot be a 9. It can be a 7. I'm pretty sure that can't be a 7, right? 7 plus 2 is 9. Yeah, no, it can't be a 7. Alright, so that's just a 2 or a 4. So 4 is here or here. Ah, so this is a 2, 4, so this becomes a 5. Okay, and this becomes a 2-cell 12 gauge. So this can't be a 1, 2. So this is an 8 or 9. Becomes a 1, 2 over here. And that is a 9. Right there. And then, no. I don't know how these connect. 9 probably goes down here. This probably has to take these 3. Probably can't have the 4 here. Yeah, that definitely okay, let me draw these in. So that definitely goes like this, and then this goes like that. Alright, also this is not 8. That's a 4, that's a 2. 6. That's an 8. 2, 4, 6. 9, 1. 9. So this is 6, 7 plus whatever that is. And it can't be a 1. So 7 plus 2. Gotta be a 2. Gotta be a 2, right? 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's a 9. Next, this is 6. This is a 7, 3. Right. And that is a 4 or 7. Ah, but it has to be a 4. No, it has to be. That can't be a 9 or an 8. A 5. That's a 9. Yep. Okay. Let's put the 9 not on the arrow. 9 here. And these two are 7, 8. Are resolved? 6. That's a 1. That's a 7. Can't be a 2. That can't be an 8. So that's a 1, 9, 3, 4. And these two are 2 and 5. Next, this is 7. These are 9, 7, 3. That's a 3 and that's a 7. That's a 9, that's a 1, that's a 3. Right. These 3 are 1, 3, 6. Got a 1. And be a 3, 6. So 1 through here. 1, 3. And we are at 5, 4, and 8. Alright. And then these two. Not 1, 4. So 2, 3, 7, 8. 7, 8. And that's not 2, 3. These two are 6 and 8. Are resolved. Resolve this. 3 here. Right. So if this is a 2, these 3 have to be. So these have to be 6 or 7, which means they contain a 1 or a 2. That's 2, 3, or 4. Can't be a 4, so that's 6. So that's 3, 2, 2, 3. And these 3 are 4, 5, 6, 7. But only 4, 5 add up to 9 here. And then this is a 2, 4, 5, 8. Right. 2 are 2 ends. Order. And 1 for 5. I'm going here. Alright, almost done. 4, 5 here. These two are 6, 7. Resolve. Then we have 4, 5, and 8. 8 here, and then these. This resolves the rest of them. And I got it wrong. What am I getting wrong? Let me see if I can spot it. 10, 8, 6, 9, 10, 10, 6, 6, 1, 2, 3, 10, 12, 10, 10, 10, 10, 6, 10, 10, 8, 10, 9, 1, 2, 3 plus 3 is 9, 4, 5 is 9, 1, 3, 5 is 9, 7 plus 2 is 9. Looks right. Where did I go wrong? Did I go wrong? Gotta be something obvious, right? Thanks, Apple. Apples on Apple Sonra. Aged? I want to say applesauce, but it's obviously not. Aged apples on Raz. Aged apples on Raz. Maybe that's a food. Probably a food, right? Alright, before you go, help me find what I did wrong. So this x is, let's check all the x's first. So 6 plus 4 is 10. That's 10. That's 10. 10. 1, 9 is 10. 3, 7 is 10. 6, 4 is 10. 8, 2 is 10. 9, 1 is 10. 3, 7 is 10. Alright, all the x's are good. That's odd. That's odd. All the odds are good. Let's check the cage sums. 7 plus 1 is 8. 7 plus 1 is 8. 4 plus 8 is 12. 4 plus 2 is 6. So they're right. Let's check the arrows. 4 plus 5 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. 1, 4, 2 plus 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. 3 plus 1 plus 5 is 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6 plus 3 is 9. And 2, 3, 4 is 9. 6 is 6. And 1, 2, 3 is 6. Is it not checking against the solution of this? Is it because of the puzzle pack, maybe? Maybe it is right. Current puzzle solution. No, it's different. 4 up there. But surely I didn't find like a alternate solution, right? Now, this is a Simon Sinclair puzzle, so I don't think... we got 9 of every digit as well. 2, 1, 5. So the 4s and the 5s are swapped here. How did I determine the 4s and the 5s in the end? I did that at the very end. How did I resolve the 4s and 5s? So, am I correct? I'm still correct here. How? So this is not a 4? This is not a 4. Could be a 5. Wait. But then how are the 4s and the 5s resolved? All possible X's are given. Oh, God. How did I not have a 5 in here, though? So this can't be a 4 because of the 6. So that's a 5. I guess... Huh. Alright. Well, at least that was my mistake somehow. Bad pencil marking, I guess. Looks like the puzzle pack thingamajig is working, so, you know, that's a good start. I gotta take Toby down to the bay. 9 o'clock. I said I was gonna take him out. I probably wanted to take him out an hour ago, but anyway, I'm sure he won't mind going out now. Hey, Tobes. Walkies. Oh, yeah. Now he's awake. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And keep an eye out, because this puzzle pack stuff is something I'm really looking forward very soon to actually integrate heavily with puzzle setters. And, you know, you heard it here first, but I want to get more eyeballs on these high quality puzzle packs that setters who are selling them are building, and I want to find ways of making more people aware of that stuff. Because I tried buying one from Clover recently through Etsy, and I think it was 30 clicks before I got it, and half the people were gonna stop bothering. So I'm hoping to do that a little bit better. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Take care. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.